You ever have one of those travel moments where everything is going wrong and you think, this can't be happening right now? Yeah, that was me last year. I had just landed in this beautiful little town in Italy. You know, the kind of place that looks like it's straight out of a postcard, cobblestone streets, bright little cafes, the sun setting perfectly over the horizon. I was excited. I had planned this trip for months. But the hotel? It wasn't even close to what I had booked. It wasn't even a decent place. I'm talking about dirty sheets, a broken AC in 90-degree weather, and a room that didn't even lock properly. I was beyond frustrated, but what made it worse was how the hotel staff treated me when I raised the issue. I tried to stay calm, right? I mean, I'm in a foreign country, trying to be polite, trying to navigate this language barrier, and all I'm getting is eye rolls and shrugged shoulders. I'm thinking, are you kidding me? You're charging me for a room that isn't fit for anyone, and this is how you're handling it. So I asked to speak to the manager, and after a long wait and more rudeness, I was told, this is what you get. No refunds, no upgrades, no apologies. I felt completely powerless. But here's where things get a little crazy. Now, I'm not the kind of person who's always on top of everything. I'm usually the last to remember travel insurance. But I had, somehow, signed up for travel insurance when I booked this trip. It was an afterthought at the time, honestly. Like, yeah, it'll be fine, but better safe than sorry. Well, this time, better safe than sorry turned out to be a literal lifesaver. I remember standing there in the lobby, on the verge of losing my mind, and I thought, okay, I've got this insurance. Let me try it. I didn't know what to expect. I figured they'd be like, sorry, that's not covered, like every other time I've used a service or called customer support. But to my surprise, the response was quick. I gave them all the details, and within hours, they got in touch with the hotel on my behalf, sending them an email with a request for a refund. It felt like the weight was lifted off my shoulders. But it didn't stop there. Within 48 hours, I had an email confirming a full refund and a room upgrade at a different hotel nearby, the one I originally wanted to book, but it had been sold out when I checked months ago. The hotel was everything I had imagined, and I could finally relax, get some sleep, and enjoy the trip the way it was meant to be. I think the best part? I didn't even have to fight for it. I didn't have to waste my time yelling or writing 1,000 emails or pulling my hair out. That's the power of having something like travel insurance in your corner. It's not just about protecting your luggage or missing flights. It's about giving you peace of mind when life throws a curveball. Now, I'm not saying every single hotel will do this. Obviously, your experience might be different. But having the right kind of support when you're dealing with situations you have zero control over, that's worth more than anything you can buy on a vacation. And if I'm being real with you, the insurance I used was Aura's.insure. I wasn't even sure if it'd cover something like this, but it did. And honestly, I'm so grateful I found them. It's not like I went looking for some crazy hack, I just wanted peace of mind, and I found it. I'll never book another trip without it again. If you're traveling soon, take a second to check it out. Seriously, it might just save you in ways you didn't even think possible. And look, I'm not here to sell you anything. I just want to share something that saved me, because I know how real these travel headaches can get. Anyway, that's my story. I hope it helps. Keep traveling, stay safe, and don't forget about that safety net. You never know when you'll need it.